A day in the life of a person on the Oregon Trail. Morning. Frontier life began early. Around 4 a.m., a bugle or rifle shot roused the camp for another long, dusty day. Livestock, if allowed to graze overnight, were rounded up and corralled. By 5 a.m., women and children prepared a simple but hearty breakfast, usually coffee, bacon, corn porridge, or Johnny cakes cooked over a fire. While women washed dishes, men packed the campsite and tended to the animals, treating any injuries. Animal health was essential for a successful journey. Around 7 a.m., after a bugle call and the cry of "Wagons ho!" or "Wagons roll," the caravan departed. Punctuality was key, as those at the rear endured the dust kicked up by those ahead. Men often rode ahead to clear the path, as the wagons primarily carried supplies, not people. Luzena Wilson, who traveled the Oregon Trail in 1849, described each day as plodding, unvarying monotony. Afternoon. Around noon, the caravan halted for nooning, a rest stop for food, water, and animal care. Young boys had the important task of cleaning dust from the oxen's snouts. Nooning typically lasted an hour, though longer breaks were taken during extreme heat, with travel extending into the cooler evening. During the afternoon trek, some hunted for food, while others gathered dried weeds and buffalo or cow droppings, chips, for fuel. By 5 p.m., the caravan typically stopped for the night, choosing campsites with grass for animals, water, and fuel for a campfire. Campsites were often located on hills for better visibility. Wagons were circled to create a corral for the animals and offer protection. Evening. After setting up camp, the men checked on the animals and wagons while the women and children prepared dinner. Meals often consisted of available protein, which could be fresh game or preserved meat. Gathered wild fruits and vegetables supplemented the meals. After dinner, women and children cleaned up while the men gathered around the campfire. Sometimes, music and dancing entertained the camp before nightfall. Night. Around 8 p.m., it was time for bed. Animals were either left to graze or secured in the corral. Contrary to popular belief, interactions with indigenous peoples were often peaceful and involved trade. Guards were posted, and the rest of the caravan slept in tents or under the stars. The lead wagon's tongue pointed toward the North Star for morning orientation. At midnight, the guards changed shifts, remaining on watch until the 4 a.m. wake-up call.